Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you for joining me on my mat today. Today's practice is a Vinyasa sequence, so moving and connecting our movements with our transformational breath, almost moving into a meditation in that sense. Our theme today is working with some twists. So twists have great benefits, physiological and structural benefits in the body, including to increase circulation. They can also really help to increase and normalise our range of movement around the spine. So any lower back issues, be mindful today, but this should really help your movement. Any injuries, again, as always, be super mindful. It's your practice. I just offer options as we go. You can always come into a comfortable seat or take Shavasana nice and early. So you'll just need 2 blocks today. Of course, use anything else that is stable just to bring the earth a little bit closer to you, and we will begin. So we're going to come down straight away to lie on our backs. We're going to take a little bit of breath work first before we move on to doing some preparation. We'll move into the flow sequence and we'll finish with some seated and inversions and then some lovely Shavasana, all the good stuff takes hold of our body. So as you come down, just get yourself nice and comfortable. You're going to place your right hand on your lower belly and your left hand on your heart, and then extend the legs nice and long, turning the toes out, the thighs roll outwards, external rotation, and just allow the elbows to drop into place. Close down the eyes. Just going to take a moment to arrive on our mat. Arrive in the place you are now, being and feeling present. With every breath, you're just deepening the breath into your right hand, to the lower abdomen, into the chest, to the crown of the head, and then exhaling. And if you can, throughout today's practice, if you can breathe through your nose rather than your mouth, that is perfect. We're just going to move into bringing our awareness to the 6 points, to soften them, and again to just drop a little bit deeper so we get the most out of our practice today. So first we'll take a clearing breath in through the nose, and a sigh exhaling out of your mouth. Inhale, bring your awareness into the soles of your feet now without moving the soles of the feet per se. Just begin to feel them open up and just drop a little bit heavier as you soften the soles of the feet. Inhale through the nose, long deep breath. Exhale nose or exhale mouth. Awareness into the palms of your hands. Even whilst they're on your body, just feel the palms a little bit wider and a little bit softer, a little bit heavier on your body. Inhale and exhale, release. Awareness to the 4 corners of your eyes, the inner eyes, the outer, your eyelids. And just allow them to soften and again go a little bit deeper. Bring your awareness to your ears, the temples, and then around your forehead. And again, soften any tension that you're holding on to around the forehead, the temples, the earlobes. Breathing in. And breathing out. Awareness to your tongue and your mouth. And again, just allow the tongue to go nice and heavy. And notice as you do so, the relaxation of the jaw. No clenching of the teeth. Inhale. And exhale. And finally, the 6th point to soften is a groin region. You see pelvic floor muscles. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out of the nose or mouth as you soften the whole area. clenching or tightening, just releasing. In through the nose, and out the nose. And then slowly you're just going to move that left hand down. Left thumb touches the right thumb. Index fingers come to a point, so we're creating a diamond at our navel center, and the fingers can either just spread wide or wrap underneath you. Coming into Yogi Mudra, a real centering mudra to take some inner reflection and perhaps build some intuition, or tap into our intuition, I should say. Here we're just going to take 5 rounds of Viloma breath, Viloma meaning to go against the flow. So we're going to take it on an inhale, so a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, nose or mouth. And this time you're going to inhale for 1 and pause. Inhale for 2. Inhale 3. Pausing and holding the breath every time. For 4. For 5. And exhale out of the nose. All the way to the bottom of the breath. We're going to take 4 more of those. Inhale for 1. Trying to create equal parts. Inhale for 2. Inhale 3. Inhale 4. Inhale 5. All the way to the crown of your head. And exhale out of the nose. Through your belly drawing. Bring your awareness to the tips of the fingers and the pressure between. Inhale for 1. Belly rises. Inhale 2. Inhale 3. Inhale 4. And inhale 5. Exhale, nose or mouth. Last 2 rounds. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And slowly exhale once again. Last round. See if you can lengthen the breath if you can. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. 3. 4. And 5. And slowly exhale. Release the palms of the hands to face upwards just by your side. Clearing breath through the nose. And on the exhale, draw your knees in towards your chest. Exhale out of mouth. Take a moment to round up through the spine. Of course, you can flutter the eyes open here if it feels good, or you just stay for the pause. You're slowly going to drop the head back just enough to lace the fingertips behind the nape of your neck. And you're going to extend the right leg nice and long. Placing it on the floor to start off with, and then just bringing the knee all the way back so it's in line with the hip. From there, the aim here is to really draw the belly down towards your spine, towards the floor, and holding. Inhale, and you're going to lift the right leg. Exhale, come into the twist. And again, you can extend the arms if that feels a little bit better for the balance, or keep them behind the head. Exhale, come back down. Drawing the right knee up to meet the left. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, draw the left leg nice and long to hold. Inhale here. Exhale, come back into the twist. Left elbow towards left knee. And again, you can bring the hands into Kali Mudra and stretch away. Point the toes if that feels good. Exhale. Hands back behind the nape of the neck. Inhale, draw the left knee in to meet the right. Just above the knees. Draw your belly back down through center. Stretch the right leg nice and long. Exhale, elbow towards the knee. And again, extend the arms if it feels good. Breathing in here. Nice and controlled. We're just trying to warm up the core and get it activated. Hands back through center. And draw the right knee in towards. Inhaling as you go. Exhale, left knee nice and long. Holding, inhaling. Exhale, knee towards elbow. Left knee, left elbow. And then draw the hands out ahead of you. Breathing in. And breathing out. Left knee draws in towards the right. Nape of the neck is supported, back of the skull is supported. Inhale here and exhale, allow the head to go back. Draw both knees in towards your chest and just take a moment to massage the lower back out once again. This time stretch the right leg nice and long. Keep the lower back and your head, your neck supported from the earth, and then you're going to just take a spinal twist from here. So this is our first twist, or the first sort of deeper twist. So just take it nice and easy as you roll that left knee out towards your right hand side. You can definitely keep the left hand on the lower back if that feels good, supporting and trying to really draw that hip down. So you can place your fingers in your hip crease. You can definitely drop your left foot onto the inner right thigh. And then slowly, as it feels good, you can extend that left arm out towards the side and gaze over the left fingertips. Creating a deeper twist as you go. Breathing in here and exhale. And throughout the practice today, as you take your twist, just be really mindful that you're creating length through your body first and creating space. And then on that exhale, you twist and move into that space. So every time you are creating length through the spine, massaging the internal organs, cleansing. And as we take that twist, we squeeze and then we soak, as BKS Iyengar said, for all of those twisting actions. Squeezing and then soaking all of our body or organs with that fresh blood. So switching the legs from there, taking the left leg nice and long. I'm going to just repeat exactly the same on the other side. So taking the right knee this time across the left side of the body. Use your thumb, create that V shape to move that hip down, create space and length through the spine, through the torso first, breathing in. And exhale, come into the twist. So just taking some preparation. Before we move into our flow, we're going to have two different sequences in our flow today. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale through the nose. Nice and deep all the way into the belly. And exhale. Slowly roll back through center. Draw the knees in towards your chest. Take a little rock and roll. Of course, you're welcome if it feels better just to roll onto your side, otherwise we're going to roll up and down the spine, up and down the spine, until we find a little bit of momentum, perhaps you can cross the legs, roll over the knees, and then stretch those knees back. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. The big toes can touch if it feels good, just because we're going to do a little bit more of a rotation work. Left hand underneath heart center. Inhale, take the right arm all the way up to the sky. And again, option to just place the left hand onto the lower back and see if you can move that sacrum and smooth it away. And then draw the right hand back up. And then exhale, thread the needle. So dropping right hand all the way through. Here, of course, you can place a block for the head if that feels better. And you're just going to stretch that right arm underneath. And today, if possible, you're going to take the left hand, rather than just going further forwards or staying by the head, you're going to see if you can take it to the top corner of your mat. So reaching all the way across, so extending that twist a little bit more, gazing underneath the left bicep. And again, thinking about that length, so inhaling through the nose here. And exhale, see if you can rotate and twist a little bit more. So you should be feeling that through the right shoulder, thoracic spine, breathing in and breathing out. Left hand comes back underneath the head, and inhale, take the right arm all the way back up to the sky, looking up towards the fingertips. Exhale, right hand switches with the left, right underneath heart center. From there, inhale, reaching up with the left hand, and again an opportunity just to smooth out the lower back. See if you can pull that spine away from the crown of your head. And then exhale, rotating and taking the left hand this time underneath you. And you can really just shimmy a millimetre at a time or a centimetre at a time. And then that right hand is going to go across the top left corner of your mat as you gaze underneath your right bicep, your right armpit. So I'm a little bit tight on this side today, and don't worry about the different sides twisting will certainly show us where we need a little bit more space in our body or where we're a bit more dominant. Drawing the right hand back towards the face, inhale, taking the left arm all the way up, and exhale, draw the hands all the way back through from there. So if it feels good, you're going to take one of the blocks, and you're just going to curl the toes and then really bend off the knees and draw that block towards you so it's underneath heart center. Remember, the block has 3 heights, so play around with what feels good. Perhaps medium height for this one. Keep the knees nice and soft and feet hip distance. You're going to begin to bend into the left knee, straight to the right. Again, smooth that right hip away. Stay kind of moving back in space and time. And then lift through the right arm. So come back into a twist, but this time standing. So just engaging our hamstrings a little bit more, stretching through the hamstrings a little bit more. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand down to the block and just a simple switch. So right knee bends, left leg straightens, gaze up towards the left fingertips. Again, you can take a moment to smooth and press that left hip back, creating a bit more space. Inhale, and exhale, left hand down to the mat. Rounding through the spine, you are welcome to take a little stretch of the wrist, one of my favourites, just to add into any sequences in Uttanasana, forward fold. Breathing in, allow the head to be nice and heavy. Breathing out, inhale and exhale. Taking the blocks between your hands, rolling up through the spine. And then just heel toe the feet so they're a little bit narrower. And then you're just going to place that block right on your belly center. So you can feel that pressure. Have a little sensation of that being your core today, the center of gravity. So where you're going to keep returning to. Close down the eyes. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose or mouth. If you have an intention, a purpose, or a devotion for your practice today, maybe someone other than yourself, this is a really nice opportunity to allow that person, place, or being to move into your mind's eye and send all of the good energy, that prana, that life force that we are creating and we're sharing in this space their way. And totally up to you whether you would like to join me in just one single arm to begin our Vinyasa sequence, or perhaps just in your mind's eye if you want to be a little bit more silent today, a little bit more introspective. Inhale through the nose, exhale to arm. Keeping the eyes closed, just take a moment to pause. And if you can, as the eyes are closed, really focus on your center as you walk to the very top edge of your mat. And don't worry if the feet are pointing in a strange direction, or if you feel a little bit wobbly, it's all good. We're just tapping into that intuition and that trust within ourselves. Let the eyelids open. Just place the blocks either side at the front edge of your mat. We will use those throughout the practice. Bring your big toes to come to touch. Tadasana, mountain pose. Taking our first sequence on each side of the body. Inhale, take the arms all the way up and overhead. Urdhva Prepare the spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Keep chin to chest if it feels better for the neck. And then step your way back into your plank pose. As you arrive, today we're going to look from the knees, gaze forwards, elbows in, chest and chin down to the mat. Releasing the tops of the feet from Ashtanga, rolling the shoulders back into the place. First lower back bend, coming into our baby Cobra Bhujangasana. Elbows drawing in, fingertips pulling back, chin to chest and gaze up with the eyes. Plant down through the tops of the feet. Exhale lower. As you lower, curl the toes and lift yourself up onto the knees. Tuck the tailbone, gaze between your thighs or towards your navel, and then lift all the way back up and down into your down dog. So first down dog. Play around here, move the hips, allow the head to go nice and heavy. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out of the nose. If you have Ujjayi breath, this is the chance to really bring that in now. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. So from there, keeping our hands down face dog. And keeping our hips as high as we can. We're just going to move those heels, both heels, over to the right. So again, there's a little twist happening here through the legs, and we're going to feel that through our left side body. Inhale and exhale. Swivel the feet back through center. You can definitely be on toes here and the heels can stay up. But if you can, you're going to try and keep the length through the back body, the side body, opening. Inhale. Head's nice and heavy. Exhale. Inhale back through center. Exhale, soften the knees. Gaze between the fingertips and then step your right foot towards your right thumb tip. Straight away dropping the back knee down as an option to draw that left block in here, placing the hand underneath the block. And then from there you're going to rotate into a supported easy twist. So it might feel nice to keep the hand on the mat and come up onto finger tops, of course, as well. Or you can plant down through the hand. And the aim here is to really draw your belly and your thigh together, really squeezing as you create length from the crown of the head throughout the sacrum, and then gaze up towards that thumb tip. Inhale here. Exhale. You can definitely release the back toes if it feels better. Inhale. Or keep them curled under. Exhale. From there, as you lift up, you can place the left hand on the outside of the right knee. Gaze over the right hand. You should be facing away from your mat now, from the top edge of your mat. Inhale and exhale. Right hand all the way onto sacrum or onto that left hamstring. Take the left arm all the way up to the sky, creating space through the psoas muscle, hip flexors of the left side. So this is our reverse peaceful warrior. Inhale. Exhale, send that left elbow to the outside of the right knee, coming into an Anjali twist. So Anjali Mudra at heart center, thumbs at heart center. Again, create space. So we're trying to really lengthen our torso here, coming out of the crown of our head. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Both hands either side of the front foot. You can just move that black block forwards again. Lift the back knee, runner's lunge. Inhale, open through chest and heart to try and create that length again. And then step back as you pause. Exhaling again, knees, chest, chin, or this time take your chaturanga if it feels good. Ashtanga to the back bend of your choice. Baby Cobra I would suggest, we're still just warming up. And then all the way back through child's pose. Curl the toes under, come up onto and press down through the heels as you take the next down face dog. Good, holding here for 4 breaths today. Chin towards the chest as you gaze towards your navel. The eyes and the elbows are trying to wrap forwards, so the triceps are coming underneath us and our biceps are shining forwards. Drawing the belly button in towards the spine so the rib cage isn't flaring too much. And really trying to push our hips all the way up and back. One more breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the nose. Rising onto the toes, gaze between the fingertips. This time stepping your left foot towards your left thumb tip. And definitely give a little helping hand if you need to. Drop the back knee down, keep the right hand where it is, or again, draw that block in towards you. Draw the belly in, create that space again, crown of the head, sacrum, lower back pressing away, and then begin to twist. Inhale here, exhale, twist a little bit further, and then gaze up towards the left thumb. Again, we're trying not to splay that left knee out, but to keep it drawing in. You can release the back foot or keep the toes curled under. Inhale here, exhale, inhale, and exhale. From there, you're going to begin to lift off those right fingertips. Place your right hand to the outside of the left knee and use that as a little bit of leverage to twist and turn you back round again to gaze over the left thumb. Gaze is at the back or moving towards the back edge of your mat. Inhale, relax those shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, grow tall, crown of head. Exhale, twist. Left hand onto the lower back or onto the right hamstring, the back of the thigh. And inhale, take the right arm up to the sky. Reverse peaceful warrior. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right elbow comes all the way across towards the left knee. Bringing the thumbs towards the heart center. Inhale. Right thumb towards heart center. Left hand comes to meet. That left elbow tries to drop down rather than being up really, really high here. You're trying to create that space once again, even in the twist. Breathing in, breathing out. Four corners of the feet pressing down equally. Inhale and exhale. Release both hands either side. Begin to move the block just to the side once again. Curl the back toe under, runner's lunge. Inhale, open through chest and heart. Take that lovely stretch. And then from there, you're going to step that left foot back to meet your right. Namaste. Or take your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, move forwards. Lower back bend of your choice. Perhaps a little bit higher this time. And then exhale, curl the toes under. Child's pose if you need it, or come into a down face dog. Fingertips spreading wide. Drawing the belly button towards the spine. The heels are hidden by the ankles, so they're slightly, ever so slightly turned out. They can very much be neutral here, and you can definitely bend off those knees and send the hips higher. Inhale and exhale. One more round, just like that. So finding a little bit of a groove now. Inhale, come onto the toes, gaze forward, step right foot towards right thumb tip. Drop the back knee down. Left hand either reaches for the block or stays right by the foot. Begin to revolve and come into the easy twist supported variation. Inhale, exhale, inhale in, and exhale. On your next inhale, begin to come up off the left fingertips and come into revolve. Lunge, crescent lunge. So here you can take the left hand to the outside of the thigh again, or you can keep the arms nice and wide, stretching from fingertop to fingertop. Inhale, exhale, right hand down towards the thigh, left thigh and left arm up, feeling that stretch all the way through the left side body. Breathing in here, exhale, drop left elbow to the outside of right knee, thumbs at heart center, and you mudra. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, both hands either side of the front foot. Inhale, stretch the back leg away, open through chest and heart. Pause if you come into your plank pose. Exhaling, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, elbows in wherever you are. Draw the collarbones forwards. Heart forwards, inhaling. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. On your next exhale, down face dog. Breathing in. And breathing out, fingertips spreading wide. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the nose or out of the mouth to reset if you need it. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, rise up to the toes, gaze between the fingertips, and stretch that left foot forward. forwards to come to meet your left thumb. Drop the back knee down, straight away, right hand underneath heart center, a little bit closer to the foot. Draw that left knee in, stretch through the sacrum, crown of the head, and come into the next twist. Our revolved easy twist. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Really use your feet here as the foundation. Squeeze that left knee in towards your torso. Inhale. And exhale. Begin to lift up onto the fingertips of the right hand. And again, right hand towards the outside of the left thigh. Or begin to stretch and take the right hand away from you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lower those shoulders down and back. Inhale. Exhale. Left hand towards hamstring. Right arm all the way up. Peaceful warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right elbow across towards left thigh. Anjali Mudra. Inhale. Breathing in. And exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, both hands either side. Pull the back toe in under. Inhale, shine your chest, your heart, your collarbones forwards. Holding the breath, stepping left foot back to meet your right. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, elbows in. Inhale into our upward dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Eyes the elbows forwards, roll over the toes. Exhaling into your down face dog. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhalation, look between the space in your hands, and you're going to step, walk or jump yourself to the very top edge of your mat. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins. Bring the blocks in or just to fingertips. Exhale, soften the knees if you need to, or keep them straight, and come into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, round up through the spine, swan dive, take the arms all the way up and overhead, tucking the tailbone under, planting through the feet. Exhale, hands through heart center, and just holding them there once again in Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to pause. Breathing in, and breathing out. Come back to your devotion, your intention, the purpose of your practice today. And just take a notice of how you feel, perhaps even from the start of class. Are you ready to move a little bit more? Have you been challenged and you just want to go back to or stay with the flow that we have just done? And that's definitely an option. We're going to take one more round, but this time we're going to progress. So stay with it if you want to. On your next inhalation, as you take the arms all the way up and overhead, gaze up towards the thumb tips. Exhale, come into your forward fold once again, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway Ardha to gaze and to prepare the spine. Exhale, step yourself back into your right foot. Holding here, inhale. Taking an extra breath there. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or again take your chaturanga. Inhale is your up dog, your cobra, baby cobra, your king cobra. Eyes the elbows forwards. Exhale, come back into down face dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Breathing in and breathing out. So like I said, keeping and staying with the flow we've just created and coming into down dog for 4 breaths. Missing out the vinyasa if you need to, the up dog, the down dog. And taking child's pose is always an option as well. On your next inhale, you're going to begin to lift through the right leg, 3-legged dog, really stretch up. On the exhale, rise onto the left toes and step that left foot towards your right foot towards your right thumb tip. Keeping the back leg off this time. Again, you're welcome to use the block and draw it in. Come into easy twist without the back knee supported. So you know to keep drawing that right knee in towards the torso. Inhaling and exhale from there. Soften through the back knee here and begin to lift and come up into your revolved twist. Inhaling and exhale. Right hand towards the back of the left thigh, reaching up into our revolved peaceful warrior. Inhale. Exhale, take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, coming into Anjali twist. Breathing in here and breathing out. From there, you're going to begin to look down towards your right foot. You can use the block and draw it across from the body, keeping the twist of Alamelu. You're just going to lower that back heel down and come into Parsva Trikonasana. So a Revolve Triangle. This is a really good option, as we did at the very start, to try and smooth that right hip away from us. Gazing up towards the right hand, inhale. Exhale, begin to bend through the right knee once again. Bringing hands towards heart center. Gazing down towards the right foot. You're just going to move the block back if you'd like to. And then from there, we're going to gaze down towards that right toe. I'm going to step our left foot forwards. Coming into a Anjali Mudra, a revolved Utkatasana chair pose. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, gazing towards the right elbow, exhale. From there, you're welcome to lower the left hand and take a deeper twist. Of course, you can always begin to bend the knees right onto the toes, and there's an option here of taking our side crow. So planting down right hand and left hand, coming up onto the toes and really tucking that left elbow, which we should be able to do now from all of those twists. Gazing towards the very edge of the mat, the room, stretching left leg out, perhaps right leg out, and then dropping and coming back down again into our revolved Malasana, and then we're going to draw our hands back through center here and just come into a Yogi Toe Squat. You can always use the block ahead of you to just drop those knees onto if that feels a little bit more supported. If you can, you're going to try and stay balanced on the toes, bringing hands through to heart center, perhaps even closing the eyes, inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Taking the knees wide, dropping the heels down, Malasana, garland pose, inhale and exhale. Walk the fingertips in, lift the hips nice and high here. Take a little stretch of those wrists if you did our side crow, Bakasana, Parsva Bakasana. Inhale, exhale. Prepare the spine on your next inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, take Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, round up through the spine, Uttanasana, our upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. And back to our side Savasana. We're going to take a final round on the left side. Inhale, arms up and overhead, Uddha. Exhale, come into forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha to prepare. Plant down through the fingertips, option to step and jump. And then lower Chaturanga, or again, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, is your up dog, roll the shoulders back, shoulder blades down the spine. Exhale, roll over the toes and come into down face dog. Ardha Svanasana. Taking a moment there to reset. Fingertips spreading wide, the first, the index finger points forwards, parallel with the outer edges of your mat. Heels slightly turned out just so they're hidden. Draw the belly button in, inhale. And exhale. Round down through the right foot, lift the left leg all the way up. Three-legged dog here. Come on to the toes of the right foot. Draw your knee towards your nose and step your left foot towards your left thumb tip. Stretching your right leg behind you, begin to lengthen through the crown of the head, through your back body. And then from there, taking your twist as you come into Revolved Easy Twist. Inhale. Exhale. So your feet are definitely the foundations here to keep you balanced. So spread the toes wide, try not to grip. Soften through the back knee and begin to lift, coming into the Revolved Twist. Inhaling, exhale, left hand onto the lower thigh, keep bending through the back knee as you open up through the right arm. Exhale, take right hand all the way across the outside of your left soft part of of the knee rather than the knee joint itself. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Begin to grab forward the block if you'd like to. And you can drop that back heel down of the right leg, straightening through your left, taking that little V of the thumb and the finger, first finger, and coming into your Revolved Trikonasana. Breathing in, lifting up and out of the right arm. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come back into your Anjali Mudra twist. And then from there, gaze down towards the left toes and step your right foot forwards, staying in the twist. Breathing in, breathing out. Sometimes easier for the knees to be together here. Inhale and exhale. Release the right fingertips if it feels good and stretch a bit deeper. And then slowly you're going to roll onto the toes, coming into a little bit of a squat. And this is where we're going to try and come back into our Pranayama. So our peak pose, and trying to take our right elbow as far down this left thigh as possible, and the left elbow here is free. Recreating chaturanga arms with our gaze forwards. We're trying to really lift onto the shelf as we gaze then towards the left side of the body. Stretching the right leg forwards and back. And then dropping the feet back down, play around with that one. Coming into our Yogi Toe Squat once again. Using the blocks if you need to, that's always an option, or just take it to the side. Thumbs towards heart center. Breathing in. Breathing out. Vinyasa. Really deep stretch on the ankles here. Inhale and exhale. Don't worry if the feet aren't together. My ankles seem pretty tight today, so they are slightly apart. And then slowly from there, you're going to roll onto your bum. Stretch your legs nice and forwards. We're going to come into our seated postures from there. So taking the right leg and crossing it over the left. Just a little bit higher up from the knee if that feels good. And then you're going to draw from there that right knee in towards you and inhale, sit tall. You can stay with that left leg nice and long, but really flex those toes towards you so you stay nice and engaged. Or you can whip that left leg back, heel towards the right bum cheek. Right fingertips behind you, come onto the fingertops or plant the hand down. Inhale, grow a little bit taller again. And exhale, begin to take the twist. Holding the knee or taking the elbow to the very outside. Of course, you're welcome to bind here if it feels good and supports you and feels like you're managing to squeeze and compress a little bit more, but in a a comfortable way. We don't want to be going to any pain, and we want to still be able to take nice, long, easy breaths. Inhale, sit tall, create the space. And exhale, twist. Inhale, we're tall. And exhale, we twist. Just unrevolve from there and take a counter twist just for a moment. Right elbow, so more of an open counter twist. And then from there, that left leg is gonna, or the left foot, sorry, is gonna just come parallel with the short edge of your mat. And then you're gonna drop that right ankle, really flexing both feet onto. So ankle onto knee, knee onto ankle. Again, use the block for that nice big space, or kiss your knee. And then from there, just sitting tall again on sitting bones. Fingertips behind you, come, so fire log or square pose. Inhale, nice long straight back. And exhale, come a little bit deeper into a forward fold if it feels good. Don't worry if you feel better seated tall. It's totally up to you if you want the forward fold. And you're going to feel that in your right piriformis, so the outer glute area. Perhaps a little bit around the knee as well, if you have any tightness at the back of the knee. And as you go, you may find that you can lose that block, and you can come a little bit deeper. And the arms can then come a little bit further forwards. Try not to really round here. Try and keep the chest and the heart shining forwards. Coming through as if you were in a sphinx pose. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. Roll up through the spine. And from there, keeping the left underneath leg where it is, you're just going to rotate inwardly that knee, that hip, so the right knee comes towards the heel of the foot, or you can even put the knee into the sole of the foot. And we're going to twist to the left this time, over that left thigh, so deer pose or a variation of. If it feels good, you stay there and you breathe again. We're trying to think about that length in the body and then twisting. Or you can begin to bring the left forearm down. And exactly as we did with our thread the needle at the start, we're going to see if we can take that right arm almost to a diagonal and see if we can bring our fingertips of the right hand beyond the fingertips of the left and deepen the twist a little bit more. The head can come and hang nice and heavy. You may feel that in your lower back, so again, just be mindful if you need to come up and unrevolve a little bit more. Breathing in and breathing out. You may find you can get even lower into the ground a bit more and stretching the right hand a little bit more. Smoothing out the right side of the body. And then when you're ready, begin to lift and come all the way back up. Stretching that right leg nice and long this time. The left foot comes over, so repeating those 3 postures on the other side. So sit tall to start off with. Draw the knee in towards you with the right foot back if it feels good. Left fingertips behind you, and really again, as we always do, try and roll that left hand, the index finger to point directly north. Sit tall, inhale, draw the right arm up, and exhale, come into the twist as you gaze behind your left shoulder. And it may mean that you're just hovering, just looking down towards the right toes to start off with, but in time, inhale, grow tall, and then on your exhale, look behind you once again. Drawing the belly in, inhale, full breath, and exhale, twist. Inhale, and exhale, twist. One more, inhale, and exhale, twist. Unrevolve, just a counter twist from there. And then coming back into our square, so knee on top of knee, ankle on top of knee, knee on top of ankle, using the brick once again if it feels good to do so. Sitting low, feet and tall, so flexing those feet so we have integrity of the feet, which protects our knees, fingertips behind you. Inhale, straighten through the spine, grow tall, and exhale. Maybe just hover there, but you can begin to forward fold with the heart and chest moving forwards. Just go to the point when you feel a sensation that's probably about a fist in space, in sensation, rather than anything acute. And again, you can remove the block if it feels good, and you can come a little bit lower. And of course, you can bring your arms forwards if that's more comfortable. You can place a block for the head. If you need that support, that's all good. So we're definitely keeping integrity here of the spine and the feet. Not so much of a yin pose, but a little bit more of an active stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, so if you can let go. Remember the softening, the 6 points of softening at the very start of the class. That's what we're looking for here. Roll up through the spine, nice and easy. And then from there, just with the left knee back, so the knee drops into the sole of the right foot or just towards the heel. Spinning both hands around so they're parallel initially with the right leg, and you can even just turn the left bum cheek and squeeze that hip forward. Nice and tall, inhale, create space through the spine. And then on your exhale, you can begin to walk the fingertips further round you, perhaps lower onto the right elbow. And And again, notice the difference between the sides here. And that's all good. Left fingertips can come a little bit further forwards. Keep breathing. You can even lower down a bit deeper. You can welcome to take blocks and cushions and bolsters to support you a little bit more if it feels good. And then slowly begin to lift all the way back up, unrevolve. This time stretch the legs all the way forwards. Come on to a little bit of a bend knee. I'm just going to take a nice little roll down here, so drawing the navel in towards your spine. We're not quite done yet. We're going to take a final inversion, so an inversion of your choice. And here I just want you to focus on the head being slightly lower than the heart, so a bridge is perfect. Headstand, you're welcome to take Pranayama if you're working on forearm stands. Again, you can also take shoulder stands as well. So I'm going to start in bridge pose, so I'm just going to graze the heels with my fingertips so I know I've got that space. I'm going to keep my feet spreading lovely and wide with my knees pushing outwards so they don't drop in. But in the same light, I don't want my knees to just drop out and for me to roll off my big toes. So I'm going to firmly press through my big toes, plant my hands down so I feel supported. Tuck my tailbone under so my belly button draws towards the earth, draws towards my spine. Begin to squeeze my bum and engage my hamstrings, and then begin to lift slowly, 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 pressing through the four corners of the feet, squeezing the bum and the hamstrings, holding there, squeezing PC, pelvic floor muscles, and then again we can lace our hands behind us, underneath us, pinky fingers pressing down. And then we can just begin to roll ourselves onto our shoulders a little bit more with those quads and the knees moving forward, sliding away from us, and then placing our back of our midsole down so we have a little bit of space for the chin away from the chest, just enough. Inhale here, squeezing, squeezing. Exhale, inhale, exhale. And then slowly release the shoulders back down to the palms of the hands, roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Take a moment to release. One more of those if you're able to. If you want to alternate the legs and take one leg lifts. And of course, if you now want to come into shoulder stand or a headstand, you're very, very welcome to. Just a reminder to take your counter poses. So a child's pose if you're balancing on the head. Extended child's pose if you come from pincher perhaps, and fish pose if you'd like to from a plow pose, halasana from our shoulder stand. So I'm going to come into shoulder stand actually, so I'm going to tuck my tailbone under and I'm just going to roll my knees towards me and just lift my knees up and begin to walk my hands down my lower back, walking my hands in and staying really protected there. My knees can come to my forehead as I lift even higher. And then from there we might squeeze the knees together, squeeze our bum, squeeze our ankles and our feet together, press down through the mid-skull, flex the feet, stay there if it feels good. Of course, you can always pad up the shoulders and create that space for the neck if you know your spine prefers that. Option to take halasana, so bending the knees, taking the legs behind you. If the feet don't touch, you keep the hands on the back, otherwise you can extend the elbows. And then when you're ready, if you want any more time up here, definitely do so. You can always pause. Play around with the inversion of your choice. And as you lower down, again, if the feet aren't touching, support the lower back, or you can spread the hands wide, draw all the way down, drawing your belly button towards your spine. I'm going to keep my hands underneath, my thumbs underneath my lower back today. As I lower the legs down, I'm going to keep my knees bent so it's a little bit less strain on my abdominals. And then I'm going to propel and lift myself up onto my elbows, rolling the chest and the heart open, keeping chin to chest or dropping the head back. Coming into fish pose. Breathing in, option to take a Pranayama here as well. Breathing out. Inhale and exhale. So lift through the head a bit more and just take the chin to chest, or you're welcome to extend the legs as well. And in your own time, from there, tuck the tailbone and then roll back onto your back. If you have any extra layers now that you want to put on, definitely do so. Supta Baddha Konasana is a really nice option for a restoration pose. Again, we're going to come into Yogi Mudra, so thumb tips together, first fingertips together, and then just drawing the other three fingertips towards your palm, placing the thumbs towards navel center. Of course, you can always bring hands to heart again. Finally, just come back to your devotion, intention, purpose for the practice. Inhale through the nose and exhale out of the mouth. Closing practice with Viloma breath, 5 rounds. This time we're going to take our pauses and our breath retention on the exhale. So our breath to reset, inhale through the nose, relax the shoulders, the elbows. Exhale out of mouth. Full breath in through the nose. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale. Exhale for 1, for 2, 3, 4, and 5. These final 2 rounds, I want you to count and make your own timing so that you can lengthen the breath as much as you like. Final 2 rounds, inhale. Exhale when you're ready, 5 equal parts to exhale. One more round in your own time. And you've taken that final round. So place your hands slowly underneath your thighs to support and to stretch your legs lovely and long in our final pose of Shavasana. This is where the effort of the practice really comes into the body and all the good stuff happens. Please, if you're able to stay here for a good 3, 4, 5 minutes, returning to a natural breath and bringing your awareness to the sensation of your breath that's most prominent today. So perhaps at the nose, perhaps the rise and fall of your belly, or even just the really gentle sound of the breath. Using a little bit of Pratyahara, so withdrawal of the senses, so we're keeping the eyes closed. If you have an eye pillow, you're welcome to use that. Slowly, slowly make your way back into your comfortable seat. Draw your hands together at heart center. Sit tall. We should have found some space and length in the spine during that practice. Living your life to its fullest, embrace your life with passion, bowing to the divine within you, and saying thank you for coming onto your mat today.